Alright. Hello. So today I'm starting with a new prop firm. And honestly, this is like kind of a reset for me. So a little bit of background. I've been trading with Topstep for a while. I learned a lot, but like if I'm being honest, it wasn't really working out. So like I decided to pivot and try something different. So like I was trading with Topstep, and if I'm being honest, I was not profitable whatsoever there. Um, and I learned a lot. Like I'm not gonna say it was like a complete waste. I learned a lot of discipline, risk management, what to do, what not to do. Gave me a lot of interest to learn more about trading in prop firms and futures contracts, etc. Um, I've passed evals, never gotten a payout though. Every time I've been close, I just cannot get a payout if my life depends on it. I'd fail last second or last day or just last, like, I don't know, trade just completely fails. I take my stop loss off and just boom. I don't know. But lately, Top Stuff's been having a lot of issues, and instead of forcing it, I decided to explore like other prop firms. So like I came across Tradeify. Like when I'm online on YouTube watching different people's lives, them trading, I'm trying to learn. I've seen a few people use Tradeify. Then it did scare me because it looked very bare, very hard to get into, very technical. Whereas like I don't know, Top Step was just, it seemed much more simple. Like everything there, it was just much easier to get into. But like I recently saw the CEO's response and transparency because of all the issues that were happening versus Top Step. I didn't like the response, so I'm like, you know what? I'll take this chance to hop over to another platform. And here we are. So I think what I like the most about Topstep, I mean about Tradify, I should say, is like I like that they have daily daily payouts here, and that's huge. That's very big. I love that. So I've decided to go with the 50k select. Was it? Which one was it? Yeah, I think I've decided to go with the 50-day. The 50k select account. Nothing crazy, just something I can trade cleanly and consistently. I like that there's a daily option because like I'm trying to make back the money I spent on Top Step. If I'm being honest, and it'd make me feel much better having a payout, even if it's 1,000. 1,000 goes a long way compared to nothing, and I'm just trying to build up from nothing to something. I also like that the profit target is 2,500. Now I cannot lie to you. Well, I'm gonna ignore the no activation fee, but like that last 500 on Top Step was brutal. It was literally like I'd get 2,500, then that last 500 to pass an eval, I fail, right? Or like when it came to evals, when it came to combines, not evals. Sorry, that's on me. But like I thought it was much more doable. I can do it in 3 days, 833. And like here's the plan for this evaluation. So now I know it's like 2,500 to pass. So like if I break that down, that's like 833 per day over 3 trading days. And I'm not going to force trades, just giving myself a daily max target and walking away when I hit it. And I think that's going to help me a lot, especially because the day I'm recording is a Wednesday. So if I do boom today, tomorrow, and then Friday, 3 days, and then next week I'd be able to get live. So let me walk on over and we can talk about my trades. Alright, so this first trade was a clean setup, and I waited for confirmation instead of chasing, kept my risk small, and let it play out. So before I talk more further, I think I did 10 trades total or 10 contracts total. And let's see. So I started at 10:55 today. Markets have been really choppy, but I noticed I was in there for about 10 minutes. And I noticed it was going to break up. So I bought one, then I bought another as it was going higher, sold one, sold another, and then net profit was 127. Thought it was really good, and then got out when I needed to. It was very clean. I waited patiently. Quick scalps. Now this second one, I would say in terms of like I think it was good. I noticed after the minis, after a micro, I switched to a mini because I was very confident in this specific trade. It was going to be reversal. Everything was pointing to it, and I was in there for 10 seconds, got the profit I wanted, or I got profit, and I got out. I could have gotten higher, but I didn't want to risk it because at one point there was resistance I saw, and I didn't want to risk losing. So I just got the profit I was able to get, and I got out. Then I went back in for a few micros, and I let it play out, and then noticed this isn't working out. There's a resistance, and it's going to break lower. I decided to get out of that trade while I was in profit. Could have waited. I just didn't want to. Thought this was safer play. Same thing for my next trade. Went to a mini for about 13 seconds. Noticed there was going to be a breakout. Bought. Sold instantly. I think it did go much higher, but I felt much safer just taking my profit, and I didn't want to risk anything. Then I went for more minis. I was in there for about 4 minutes. I saw like a very clean entry, and then I got out when I noticed I was happy with my profit, if I'm being honest, and I just wanted to get out. Then the last one, I had a stop loss for when I got 833, so that stopped me out there. But overall, I think today went well, considering I wasn't on it the entire time. I was here and there. I got in, got out when I needed to. Overall profitable. And everything I noticed, whereas like it's going to break out, it's not going to break out, this is what's going to happen, I was able to accurately predict and figured that out, especially in these extremely choppy markets. So like overall, like one thing I want to focus on is process over profits once I get into the live. And like at Topstep, I cannot lie, it was either I was focused on passing or getting a payout ASAP, or I'd take too long and that would mess me up. So like I'm gonna treat it like a real account, and I know like once I pass this, the daily payouts will help, because no matter what, I don't have a specific target to reach. Cool, I made money, hop out, take that payout, and move on from there. That is what I'm looking forward to. I could be wrong about this, so if I am wrong, let me know. So like I'm not claiming I figured everything out. I'm still learning. Trust me, I am still learning. Maybe someone's looking at this like amateur. I really am. But this is like me just being consistent, documenting this journey, and like trading with intention, and like reading the market charts, figuring out what's gonna go on, and predict it accurately. So like if you're struggling with prop firms or evals, just know failing isn't the end. Sometimes it's just feedback, and I know I like from the first time I failed till now, I have learned a tremendous amount. Went from gambling to actually being able to predict and being able to consistently turn profit. I think that is a good, and risk management, I think I've learned a lot. So this whole account, I'll just be posting updates as I go, whether I pass or fail, whatever happens. This account, I will be posting it. I'm hoping by Monday I'll have my first payout, so we'll see how that goes. But 2 more days left, 2 more days of trading to 833, and I'll go from there. Let me know if you have any tips, tricks, or whatever you want to say in the comments. Thank you so much. Have a good one, everyone.